The last plane on a quiet jungle airstrip lifted its nose, and then the gunfire began. On November 18, 1978, the Port Kaituma airstrip in Guyana shimmered under a brutal sun. The heat pressed down like a warning. A handful of planes waited on the dirt runway, engines ticking, pilots restless. U.S. Congressman Leo Ryan stood among defectors from Jonestown, men and women clutching bags, clutching hope, believing they were finally leaving a nightmare behind. For days, Ryan had walked through Jonestown smiling for cameras, listening carefully, watching closer. He'd heard the rehearsed gratitude, but he'd also seen the fear that flickered when guards passed. Then the cracks widened. A note slipped into his hand. "Please help us get out." One became two. Two became many. The illusion of paradise began to unravel. At the airstrip, tension hummed louder than the engines. The defectors climbed aboard, hearts racing. Ryan turned to help one last family. It felt almost over, almost safe. Then a tractor rolled toward the planes, slow and deliberate. It belonged there. That was the rehook. The moment everything tilted. Men leapt from the tractor. Weapons flashed in the sun. The first shots cracked the air, sharp, shocking, final. Panic exploded. People ran. Some fell. Others froze, trapped between disbelief and terror. Congressman Ryan was hit. Reporters went down. Pilots dove for cover. The jungle swallowed screams and gunfire alike. In minutes, it was over. 5 people lay dead on that runway, including Ryan, the first U.S. congressman killed in the line of duty. Survivors hid in the bush, listening to engines fade, realizing help was not coming. Not yet. But the true horror was still miles away. Back in Jonestown, the airstrip attack triggered the final command. The killings there were not chaos, they were control. Absolute and cold. The gunshots at Port Kaituma were the signal that no one was leaving. What followed became one of the darkest chapters in modern history. When dawn came, the jungle revealed the cost. An investigation meant to protect citizens had exposed a lie so powerful it chose annihilation over truth. The airstrip wasn't just a crime scene, it was the moment the curtain fell. Jonestown didn't end in secrecy. It ended in daylight, on an open runway, with witnesses who lived to tell what happens when devotion becomes fear, and fear becomes obedience. If this story moved you, please like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment below. Your support helps the channel grow and keeps these stories alive.